Yeah, first and second inning. I thought the explosive inning that we had in the second obviously is the huge difference in the game. But a few things happen that are a little rare. I mean, obviously within a few pitches they have a 2-0 lead, and then in the second inning we were a little bit loose with our defense. So to fall behind like that, it's very easy to get into a lackluster game where we've already won the series. We've already kind of come back from the start of the homestand being poor, but our guys, kind of came out with an explosive inning. So obviously huge to see, and not just to pick up Lance, but just to continue to play pretty exceptional baseball.
When he came back out and gave you a 12-pitch third inning after you gave him the
No, it was huge because he had 2 taxing innings to start the day, and he was up to close to 50 pitches. And then he had 3 innings in a row where he was in complete control of the inning. Even the 4th inning where he had 15 pitches, he just had deep counts and deep at bats, but no trouble. And then a really easy 5th inning, which allowed him to complete his outing and get to the 6th. We had, a lot of guys that we didn't want to use today. If you look at the way the relievers have had to pick up some innings the last few games, it's not comfortable going into the latter innings and really trying to stay away from up to 4 guys. So I thought Phillies came in, did a nice job. Hoyt going back-to-back days, and then Tony, with the 4-run lead, being able to give the rest of the bullpen the day off is a great luxury to have when we have a deep bullpen like that.
Did you always say about the strength of this team when you guys start the homestand 0-3, Cleveland gets a sweep, and when it's your next step and you sweep Baltimore in? I mean, Keuchel was missing
Right.
for a while, McCann, the whole team seems to understand the big picture.
No, we have a deep roster, and we got a lot of guys that can step up and play the game well, and I think that gets tested throughout the year. This isn't going to be the only time where we face a little adversity, or we get knocked down a little bit, or we have an injury. We're going to need a lot of guys. We're going to need some guys that aren't even here yet that are going to have to come up and help at some point. It's just we're just at the end of May. So, but it says that we do have a deep team, and we keep competing, we keep playing. I'm trying to keep the guys fresh on the position player side. It says we have a good team. We've for the first couple months we've answered every challenge.
You talked about your long lineup before the game, and then it showed again today. How much do you just enjoy watching those guys at the bottom keep putting in work for you?
Yeah, no, it's not hard. I mean, it's not hard to enjoy it. These guys do a great job of competing in their at bats, and I think one of the things that's in today's game, as an example, is we get a couple hits, we get a walk, we start to have a multiple run inning. We hit the homer, and most of the time in the big league, that'll end the inning or end the momentum. And what happens? Reddick gets a triple, Altuve gets a single, and it just keeps going. And so I applaud our guys for taking their at bats, competitively, every single time they get up there.
The back end of the rotations obviously had some injury issues, more than on the deal, but Keuchel, it's not just Keuchel, it's Keuchel and McCullers, and you guys have a 1-2 that's right now about as good as anyone in baseball.
Yeah, no, it's strong. I mean, they go back-to-back days too, which is nice. I mean, we'll have the other part of our rotation will step up and pick up the pace, and there'll be a stretch where they're going to have to step up and get 6, 7, 8 innings and when there's going to be a series that Keuchel and McCullers doesn't pitch. So we're going to need those guys. But to go into a series and you have Keuchel and McCullers going like we did this series, we won the first game, and those 2 guys in Game 2 and Game 3, we felt pretty good about it.
Gonzalez now has 30 RBIs in his 32 starts. He's a guy, you talked before about how you try to get him in the lineup, and he's forced his way in, but he's done more than that. Do you think that he has been your most productive hitter this season?
Well, that's a loaded question. There's a lot of productive hitters on here. George has been pretty productive. Jose's been productive. Correa, by the way, is up over 300. So those that were worried early in the season, he's still a good player. I think we have balance, and we have a lot of good guys. Marwin's having an exceptional season. It's all-star worthy at this point in May. But he's a number of guys. He's one of many. And I'm so thrilled with how he's made adjustments at the plate, and how he's swinging the bat, how he's moving. I'm moving around the field, and you can't tell the difference. He just keeps producing. So As far as most productive, I'll leave that to you guys to analyze. I think we have a lot of productive guys.